Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. And I was literally fixing to say, Happy Friday, but never mind. That was yesterday. And I actually did a video yesterday to say Happy Friday to y'all, and I don't even think I posted it. My schedule was so thrown off yesterday because Marvy, the one that is my patient coordinator that can't schedule anything on time. I didn't even take my chemo yesterday that I'm supposed to take early in the morning till 1 in the afternoon because of Marvy. Because she said, you can't take your chemo until you see Dr. Rodon. So I asked Dr. Rodon, why do I have to wait till I see you to take my chemo? And he said, you don't. Really? So you better believe I sent her a long text this morning about, funny. I asked Dr. Rodon, I don't even know why because I can't see myself. That's why I'm putting my glasses on. Why I have to wait till I see him before I dose. And he said, I don't. So guess what, little girl? Next time, I won't be taking my chemo at 1 o'clock in the flipping afternoon because I have to dose 12 hours apart. So yeah, even though I'm usually up at 1 o'clock in the morning, I am. I didn't tell her that. I'm not taking it at 1 in the afternoon because then I have to wait till 1 in the morning to take it. I'm not always up at 1 in the morning, but I'm usually up at 1 in the morning. But she don't need to know that. But how are y'all doing today? Oh, but yeah. I tore into her butt, y'all. She don't even know. So, she may live in Houston, but trust me. Yeah. Yeah. She was born in another country. So, she not from the South. She doesn't know what happens when you piss a Southern girl off. It is not nice. It is not sweet. She ain't, you don't want to go stirring up sweet tea. It's not pretty. I can tell you that much. It is not pretty. No. Especially this Southern girl. Yeah. It ain't going to come out sweet, honey. It is not going to come out sweet. I can tell you that much. But yeah, so I told her straight up that I asked Dr. Rodon, my exact words to him was, please explain to me why I can't dose until I see you. And he said, I don't care when you dose. He said, as long as the CCTT, which is the Clinical Center for Trial Therapy, or Targeted Therapy, Clinical Center for Targeted Therapy, he said, as long as they've done your pre-dose blood draw, I don't care when you dose. I said, thank you. So I basically told her, if you don't believe me, go talk to the doctor, and he'll tell you that I asked him straight up. So, yeah. But, so I told her, I told him, and I'm telling you that I told him that I'm going to go back to doing it the way that I did with Dr. Yonku. And when I show up in the labs for my regular blood draw, I let them know, hey, call up to the 11th floor, because the labs are on the 2nd floor, to the CCTT, Clinical Center for Targeted Therapy, and let them know that Carri Darnell, patient number 2550443, is down here, and that they have special vials that they need drawn for me, and then somebody will show up with a brown paper bag with all these vials that they need, and then they'll give them my arm, and they do my regular labs, and then she gives them like 11 vials that the CCT needs, and they do them, and then I take my doses, and then I go on about my appointment, and then 2 hours later, they collect my 2-hour post-dose blood draw. And then I go on about my pretty little day. So I told her that I told Dr. Rodon that's exactly what I'm going to do. And he said, okay. So I said, that's how I've done it for the past 6 months. And by like 9 in the morning, we're done. Yeah, this is ridiculous. So I was dosing at 1 o'clock yesterday and then 3:15 doing my 2-hour post dose. Yeah, we're So redonkulous, absolutely ridiculous. And of course she hadn't responded, so, which is probably very smart of her, because I didn't ask her. I told her, this is how it's going to go, sweetheart. So she's going to realize she's messing with the wrong little cookie. She don't want this cookie to crumble, because it's not going to be pretty. I'm telling y'all. But yeah, it's just, it's ridiculous. It's like I'm not trying to be ugly, but she don't know what the hell she's doing. She just does not know. I don't know if she's new to this game or what, but, and it's like as a patient, you pretty much, you learn how it works, how the system goes, what works, how to do things. And it's just ridiculous that I'm pretty much having to tell her, look, dingbat, This is how it works. Let me show you how we do it, even though you're getting a paycheck. Let me show you how it works. So, kind of like nurses, for all you nurses out there, we know that y'all are the ones that run the hospital. No offense for any doctors if you watch this. Sorry, my bad. But y'all make the big bucks. But we all know, nurses, y'all are the ones that run things. Y'all are the ones that keep it running. You want something done, you go to the nurse, not the doctor, the nurse. They're the ones that get everything done. So, it's the nurses that are in charge, not the doctors. And it's a shame that they're the ones that make all the bukus of money, but yet the nurses are the ones that are busting their ass. So, they should be wearing the white coats, not the doctors. I mean, the doctors should too. I'm not saying the doctors are bad. Doctors are good too. But y'all know what I mean. But I'm just on a warpath today, y'all. Hang on. Don't nobody need a strip show. Y'all will be as blind as Ray Charles. Woo! Don't nobody need that. No. So, trying to get ready to go home today. But yeah, so I meant to make a video yesterday. But like I said, my day just, oh my gosh, was just so crazy. And then the girl that did my 2-hour post-dose, she was new to doing it and just didn't know how to do it. And I kept having to text her and call her and remind her, okay, this is what you need to do. And, you know, I'll meet you here and da-da-da-da-da. And take my blood. And then, okay, I'll text you in 2 hours and we'll meet here. And it was crazy, y'all. Crazy. But it's all good. We got it done. Oh, and then, so, you know, my new friends, Jewel and Sherman from Louisiana, they, yesterday when, I saw them, yesterday morning when they were leaving for their appointments for the day. She hadn't found out everything for sure, but she does have lung cancer, and they are almost positive that it is not, it's not small cell, I can't remember now. I mean, not like any lung cancer is good, but it's not, one of them is like the worst of the worst, but it's small cell carcinoma or something, but it's not that one. And so, but she's actually having some scans right now. Because, yes, even though it's Saturday, MD Anderson is, 24/7. Non-cell carcinoma, it's not that one. But yeah, so she's doing some scans right now, and then we'll have another major scan on Monday to find out for sure. But I went over last night and visited with them for about 2 hours and in their room, and it was really, really nice. We had a very enjoyable time just learning about them and chit-chatting. And her little grandson, he looks like he's about 10, he video called her, and I got to talk to him on the video phone, through video call. It was really cute. He was like, hi, and he was like, Mama, show me your room, show me through the window, I want to see Houston. And he was like, did y'all get to go see the Astros play? It was funny. And anyway, so and like I said, they're both retired teachers. She taught first grade for 40-something years, and he taught high school. They've got 2 boys, 2 grown boys that are 12 years apart. But anyways, I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, they are just super, super, super sweet. And so we exchanged info, emails, phone number, addresses. So we're going to stay in touch. In fact, they even asked me if I would call them when I made it home today, just so they know that, sorry y'all, that I made it home. And then there's a chance that they may, if they end up doing radiation on her, they're either going to do surgery or surgery and radiation, but no chemo as of now, which is great. And so they may be here for a couple of months. And of course, this hotel is very expensive. I mean, about $200 a night is what it starts out at. And so they were asking me about housing. And so luckily I have a couple saved in my phone that is almost free or no charge for long term that I had found. And of course, like places where you can only stay at if you need like a minimum of a month, which I don't need a month at a time. And so I was able to write those down, all the contact stuff, and give it to them. And then I told them when I get home, I have a spiral with a couple of other places as well, in case those don't have room for them, that I can give, that I'm going to give to them. And so they were like, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Otherwise, I mean, it would cost them $15,000 to stay here. So, you know, they don't have that kind of money. Most people don't, but some people stay here too, which is just crazy. You got to see some of the cars that pull up here. People pull up literally driving $100,000 cars. It's crazy. But anyways, and so yeah, so we're gonna keep in touch. And so, but yeah, they're just super, super sweet. It's amazing how God puts people, you know, in your path when and how, you know, he's supposed to. So they are just adorable. So I wrote them like a little note, just, you know, telling them that, you know, it was a pleasure meeting them and everything like that. So, well, my room's a mess. But yeah, so see, we exchanged info. And then I happen to have a little small notepad. And so I wrote them a little 2-page little letter that I'm going to go downstairs and get an envelope and put it in an envelope and slide it under their door, just in the event they're not in their room. I tried to catch them early this morning before they left, but they had already gone because she had a very early morning scan. And so, anyways, but that's that. So, but yeah. So I've got videos from yesterday that I need to get posted that I crushed out last night. So, let's see what else. I've got to get my bedding gear, y'all. I'm so behind, so behind. But okay, so yeah, so yesterday was just crazy with Marvy. Like I said, I know I went on the warpath, griping about her. My bad. But all right, so had my scan on Thursday, my MRIs, and then I had my appointment with Dr. Rodon yesterday, and so he came in the room and he walked in and he looked right at me with this big old smile on his face. And I thought, oh, what you got to say? And he said, well, I've got good news. And I said, I knew you would. I said, let me have it, doc. And he said, well, it's little, bud. And I said, hey, I don't care. And because, you know, brain tumors and brain cancer is the hardest to treat. Anywhere in the body, it's the hardest. It is. And a lot of that is because the chemo and radiation has to break the brain-blood barrier. It's very, very, very hard to do that. That's what makes it the hardest to treat. And so that pretty much the chemo has a hard time penetrating it as opposed to anywhere else in the body. Sorry, y'all. I hate not being able to see myself. And I'm blurry when I look at myself. It drives me crazy. But not like I want to see all my wrinkles and everything. But anyways, and so I said, okay. I said, let me have it. And honestly, just even though I got 17% last time, I just figured, you know, it's huge. That's massive. I did not expect that much. So I thought it'll be like 5% or 3%. But he said that if he has to put a number to it, which they always do, just, you know, for the trial company, they put a percentage to it. He said about 10%, y'all. So I'm not going to cry. Okay, maybe I will. No, I'm not. Yeah, so it has shrunk about 10% this time, slimmed down a little bit, which is what we need because, like, you know, like say this is my tumor, you know, instead of it shrinking this way, I'm going to try to use this. Okay, so like instead of it shrinking this way, we actually need it to shrink this way because my spinal fluid is barely getting by. And so because it's barely getting by, we need it to shrink this way so that more will get by. And that's the way it's shrinking. So instead of just a little bit getting by, now I'm getting a little bit more getting by, which will help with my coordination, my balance, things like that. So yeah, so it basically, you know, almost like it lost a little weight. Oh, speaking of weight, y'all. excuse my French, but my fat ass weighed 50 kilograms and something. Translation. In fact, I got on the scale and she said, can you hop on the scale? I said, nope. She said, Carrie, get on the scale. I said, nope. I said, fine. I said, I don't want to look. And she said, okay. I said, all right, yes, I do. And I said, oh my God, 50. And it's always like 47, 48, which I know is always like about 107, 108 pounds. And I said, don't even tell me what it translates to. She said, you don't want to know? And I said, no. I said, okay, yes, I do. I said, like what? Like 110, 111 pounds? I said, never mind, don't tell me. And I said, okay, yes, tell me. And she said, 112. I said, oh my God. Duh. Now, granted, I had my shoes, my clothes, my hoodie wrapped around my waist. I don't care. I'll tell you what it translates to. Fat ass. That's what it, y'all, literally, I want to cry. Seriously. It's stupid. I know it's stupid. But yet I weighed 400 pounds and I didn't cry over that. And that was a genuinely fat ass. Like for real, physically. Huge. Big. Like in real life fat ass. I ain't even got an ass now. And I cry. But yet I had one that would not fit in a chair. For real, y'all. Like if the chair had arms, I could not fit in it. For real. Hang on. I have to lose my towel. Like if we went to a restaurant, I could not go to a restaurant if they did not have chairs that had arms. Like literally, we would have to scope out restaurants before we went. If they had booths that the tables were made to the floor, we couldn't go unless we could move because I was that big, y'all. Like seriously. I already knew which restaurants I could eat at and which restaurants I couldn't. If we couldn't move the tables, couldn't go. If the chairs, had arms, I couldn't go because I could not fit in them. It would not happen. And I did not cry then. But now, and I cry. I don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah. So, it's body dysmorphia. It's my weird OCD brain. Like I am so back asswards. It's just, ugh. I swear. I hate it. I hate it. And it's just, yeah, like OCD rules my life. It controls my life. So, and if any of y'all do this type of thing, like, I'm not saying y'all are weird. I'm just speaking for myself. But like, and it's like everybody has different types of OCD. Like I'm not somebody that does like light switches like 1, 2, 3. Like I don't do, okay. Like I don't do any of that. But like in the pantry, everything has to be turned the exact same way. Like all my tomato sauces all have to be together. Like all my beans, peas, corn, all have to be together. They all, all the labels have to be, perfectly facing, the exact same way, stacked on top, turn everything exactly, towels folded perfectly, everything like that's just, things like that. All my hangers, yes, are in colors. All my hangers are like the same thing apart. But I also grew up in a military family. Not just our household, but generations. And I mean, it's just, yeah. So, if like say I leave the house and I'm going somewhere and I think, did I not lock the front door? I can be an hour away. And once I get that thought in my head thinking, oh my God, I don't think I locked it. I have to turn around and go back or it like will literally drive me insane. Or unless I can call somebody and have them go check or, oh my God, what if I left the garage door open? If I can call somebody and have them drive by and say, no, it's down, then I'm okay. But yeah, it's just, and so the same thing is with my weight. It's like once I get an idea that like anything over 100 in my head is fat. And it's like once that idea is in here, it's stuck. It's stupid. I know it's stupid, y'all. I know it is in reality. But for whatever reason, reality isn't clicking. So y'all just keep talking to me, keep telling me to stop. and that I'm fine the way I am. And that's the thing. I know I am. I know I am. I'm just dumb. I don't know. But anyways, but aside from that, yay, 10% shrinkage or slimming down in my tumor anyway, not my fat butt. It got 10% wider. Oh man, y'all. And you'll see the video of what I bought to treat my fat butt as a present to shrink. I mean, because of my tumor shrinking, what I treated myself with is going to make my butt grow. I was like, yay! How about some Cheesecake Factory red velvet cupcakes, Carrie? Yay! I was dumb. And I thought, only today, Carrie. What do you think I had for breakfast? The rest of them. What happened to yesterday? Today only, Carrie. See, again, unsupervised. Telling y'all, I need a chaperone. I need somebody to tase my ass every time I go to eat something bad. That'll stop me. I'm telling you. Somebody zap my ass. That'll get me. That'll do it. But anyway, so, okay. I've done 20 minutes of, oh, hang on, I'm getting a call. I'll just let it keep ringing. Hopefully y'all can't hear that on your end. I don't think so, but it's actually a guy from church. I'm going to try to make it to church tonight, actually. See my girl, Nikki. Nikki. I love her. She's been having a rough time. Nikki has alopecia. You would never know, though. The wigs that she wears are totally awesome. And she does her eyebrows so good. I didn't shoot. All the time I knew her, I never knew till she told me. I've hugged her, felt her hair, everything. And when she told me she had alopecia, I was like, what? Like, you go, girl. I was like, awesome. So, but I think she's beautiful. Like I said, she's got really good wigs. So, but, and she's a black woman. And the fact that her wigs, I mean, like I said, they feel like, I mean, real hair. So, and they look awesome. I never, ever would have known. Like I said, I mean, I sit with her at church and I felt her hair and everything. Never knew. I thought it was her hair. Never, ever. I never, ever would have known if she would have told me. Never. I thought, man, I'm jealous. You don't ever have to shave. But, so, but yeah, she's, her family, they're just jerks, pretty much. She's with an awesome guy, Dennis. They've been together like 7 years. And, her family basically is like, oh, why would anybody love a woman that doesn't have hair? They're just, sorry to cuss so much, but they're just assholes. Don't mean to offend any of y'all, but they are. But, so, anyways. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to go for now. I just wanted to make sure to tell y'all about the good news. So I got to finish getting ready, doing my Beautimus routine, which really just put lotion on and get dressed. So I'm just going to wear a sundress home and be comfy. Sundress and flip-flops. Mom's leaving tomorrow for 3 weeks. She's going to, actually, I'm going to take the truck back home. And tomorrow she's going to leave and come right back through, literally right through where I am now to go to the coast for 3 weeks. She's going to get home on Sunday, August 8th. And then I'm going to be leaving again with the truck and come right back here on Wednesday, August 11th. That's crazy. But yeah. There was something else I just thought of that I was going to tell y'all, and I don't remember. I don't remember. But yeah, so she called me last night and was like, can I raid your closet? She was like, I need flip-flops and I need this. I was like, yeah. So she texted me a picture of stuff and was like, can I take this? I was like, yeah. She was like, are you sure? I was like, yes, I don't care. Take whatever you need. So, But she can't wear my clothes, but she can wear my shoes and stuff. I mean, like, she can't fit in my clothes, but we can wear the same size shoes. She's my height. She's just heavier than me. But anyways, so, which, oops, I shouldn't have said that. That's not nice. I didn't mean like that, just meaning like we're different sizes. So, but, okay, love y'all. I'll be back. Bye, y'all.